Hello guys, and welcome back to another stunning game of X-Wing. My name is Steven.
And I'm Zach.
And we have Phillip Booth on the left, we have Nathan Eide on the right, and this is the top four. Winner goes to the finals for a shot at the big turkey.
The whole turkey.
And let's go ahead and get right in here because we are midway. They didn't wait for us, which is, you know what? The way it works when you're playing in the finals or the top four.
It is the way it works. So it looks like the IG set up and on the left, and we're in engagement city already. This is quick.
Yeah, they're right there. So we had a turn of positioning. They both started on the same side. And then looks like those IGs may have slooped in there or done something wild. They've got the stress on them there. And now we got shots fired. Robots taking shots over here at Corran Horn. And so far, so good. No big deal. 3 hits. And looks like all of them are going to be evaded.
They could have also used old glitter stem.
Yes, very much so.
That may have been what happened just now. And we didn't even know it.
We didn't even know it. There goes the glitter stem. Oh, I do see some cards turned down over there on Phillip's side of the board.
Those are the glitter stems, man. It was Glitter Stem City. He's getting the HLC double shot because of IG-88B and rolling a lot of hits.
And
evades. I mean, it's a great first strike turn.
It is, but was it enough, Zach? Now we look at the board here. That it didn't quite have the pass that he quite needed. I don't think he was wanting to do a lot more damage there. Corran Horn comes out relatively unscathed. Probably a green maneuver away. And here's the A-Wing in Block City. And this is what Nathan was doing all tournament long. Block City, guys.
Oh, man, this is actually really beautiful. So the A-Wing having boost, very maneuverable. At the 1 pilot skill here, just going to get right in the way. A green 4 forward for the IG. Going to clear the stress, but going to get blocked. So no action.
And here it is.
Or a green 2 forward, my bad.
And this is what we're talking about here. When you talk about bringing that third ship or bringing that just weak ship.
Corran's going to be so good.
And watch this.
And Poe, get out of town.
Holding on to the A-Wing there. Yep. Go ahead and bump right if you're going to bump. And you have to imagine, did Phillip know that was coming? He see that coming? Is he okay with it? What's the scoop here?
I don't know.
I mean, 2 forward is a pretty boldly acceptable maneuver, but you have to imagine that A-Wing's coming in hot, right? You're not sure, are you?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. What am I doing? But the prototype pilot, low pilot skill here, paying off, able to get those early moves in, and Corran is going to be lined up for double shot city.
And Poe is not going to be in the worst spot either, and the red IG there is not going to have any actions because of the bump. The A-Wing even going to have a range 1 shot against an IG.
Take him to Starbucks, Zach.
And this is just...
we got a double shot coming up.
Oh, my God, I love it. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard in X-Wing right there.
Serve it
the whole
up.
double shot.
Man, look at this.
This is incredible.
Look at this log jam.
Yep.
And it's just going to be a lot of dice here. So we're going to start off Nathan rolling it up. And he's on the blocked IG here.
All right, here comes Poe. Shooting at the red IG. Oh, baby. 2 crits and a hit.
You gotta love that. I'm not complaining. There's a couple eyeballs, and the lack of action there having a huge impact on this game.
All right, that is going to be 3 shields down on the IG.
Uh-oh.
Woo. Here we go, Corran.
Corran on the same robot there.
Get in there.
He's gonna focus that one for
4 hits, baby.
3 evades.
Whoa! All right, so 1 damage down to no shields, and Corran's going to have another shot if he wants at the end phase.
He's going to have the end phase to figure this out. We're going to see what these IGs can do in return. Looks like we're focusing on Corran, if I'm not mistaken here.
Probably the right choice.
Let's see what Phillip's dice say. They say 2 and a target lock. It's going to scoop it up. Re-roll, and we have nothing.
Just 2.
2 hits. Corran Horn now going to the evade moment, and there he gets him. 2 evades. Raw and not a problem. He does have the evade token.
He does have the evade token, indeed.
Push the limit for that evade, not an issue. Phillip's going to roll 2 more hits.
All right, let's see if he can dodge it.
And another target lock. 3 hits total. The consistency is absurd. 1 evade and 1 token. That's going to be 1 damage to Corran Horn.
And that's going to be okay, because R2-D2 is going to have something to say about that shield.
Shields taken.
Man.
Nathan back on. Looks like the A-Wing taking a shot here.
Yep.
A single die, not a big deal, and an evade. Not going to be a problem. Now, is Corran going to take his shot here?
I think he has to.
Well, it looks like he is. And there is 1 hit.
Range 1 using the target lock.
He does have the target lock. It only gets 1 hit. That is a real problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're probably, with Corran, you're going to take the green maneuver to recover the shield with R2.
Where are you going, though?
Just forward. The IGs have to go first.
Yeah, that's so true.
You're probably going to bump if worst comes to worst. But you're going to
Right.
recover the shield. You're not going to have a shot anyway.
Yeah, it's fair.
So-
Totally fair. Good risk. It could have paid off a lot harder. But you know what? This is the game we play. We call it X-Wing.
This is really great position on Nathan's part. I am supremely impressed to see this.
Yeah, this is a problem now for Phillip. He's having to move first, bump into all sorts of nonsense, and then get flown past.
He's marking his IG here so the A-Wing can dance around.
Can roll right through here.
I hope we see a Talon roll out of that Poe Dameron, because that's one of the greatest maneuvers of all time.
You heard it here first, folks.
You did. I said it first.
Zach's calling it.
Talon roll's crazy, dude.
It's a wild thing, let me tell you. Makes an X-Wing feel like an X-Wing.
Sure do.
Feel like I'm heading towards the Death Star every time I put that new X-Wing on the board.
I don't know if that's a feeling I look forward to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless your name is like one of 3 people who lived. All right, A-Wing.
I didn't realize it was that much of a massacre, but in retrospect, it totally wasn't
Yeah,
it?
a lot of people died.
You really only see the victory. You don't see the funeral, you know? And there's A-Wing boosting forward. Poe's going to be, or Corrin's going to be marked here, or it looks like Poe's going to be marked. So we got some IGs coming in hot.
Coming through.
Looks like a 3 or a 2. Mine eyes deceive me. There's a 3
3
bank. All right, so these guys are going to disengage.
That might be a sloop.
Not a, oh yeah, it could be.
Slooping ain't easy.
Yeah, this could be
I
nice.
think it is. It totally is. Here comes the sun.
Look at that.
The black sun.
Slooper duper, and we're going to have...
Slooper duper.
We're going to have Cornhorn. Now it's going to take essentially a green straight, I can only imagine. And that might put him, or even a green turn, and that might put him in total IG territory here. Look at this. Great maneuvering.
Let's see what the IG does
I
here.
think it's going to be fairly
4K probably. Let's see what he gets.
Similar.
And it's a 4K.
All right. So you do know what you're talking about.
I don't know that I would claim that quite yet.
When you're watching some of the best in the best play, it's hard to remember that you are any good at all.
That is correct.
Because sometimes it's just like, man, I've got so much to learn.
All right, so I think, you know, that...
It's a great turnaround,
The
Zach.
turn before this was really in Nathan's favor, and this is what the IG player was setting up ultimately.
Yeah, Phillip's looking for this the whole time. And he hits that side of the board, gives Nathan a favorable exchange up front, but now has the basically a return fire. So he's going to have
And
what
the
may well
positioning.
be a free turn with Nathan's ships being stressed there. Corrin not able to take many maneuvers.
Well, and, you know, at this point, going to the next round, IGs are in a great position as well,
Hot
because
pursuit.
the A-Wing and the E-Wing are facing the wrong direction. So if they want to face the right direction, they're going to have to K-turn, not going to have actions, whereas the IGs clear the stress and, lo and
Yeah.
behold, have the actions again.
Boy, it feels very much like an IG style pursuit, doesn't it, too? You know, they come up front and you're like, this is not a big deal. And then all of a sudden they're right behind you and working with such meticulous precision that you're like, is that ship really that big? They're moving around like a bunch of A-Wings over there.
You think Poe's going to Talon roll here? 3 right? That's what I think. He's going to be
You
facing
think that's
that.
happening?
Yes.
I don't have a dog in this fight, Zach. I couldn't tell you one way or the other.
I think it's ultimately why Nathan went after the IG-88 he did.
Setting up for that Talon roll later on?
Yeah.
You really think that level is what we're playing at here?
Oh, yeah. Because he
Well-
knows that's who he's going to get a shoot.
Butter my biscuits, as they say. They say
We'll
that
see if he
somewhere,
does
don't
it.
they?
If not, then he totally wasn't thinking that, obviously.
Well, so he considered this boost for a long time, and there goes Corrin on the boost.
I think it's right. I think you're going to get out of range of that bottom IG boost
And
barrel roll.
the barrel roll for
That's
push
what's
the
going to
limit.
get you out of there.
Yep, and he gets a much better turnaround next turn.
Yep. And just being safe. Next turn, you can move and just take your actions. Push the limit for a focus or whatever. Focus evade.
Here
oh,
it
baby.
comes. Here it
From
comes.
downtown.
Butter him up.
Boom.
Oh, big positioning move there.
Yeah.
And how about this next level X-Wing with these new maneuvers, the S-loops, or sloops as our friends call them, and that Talon roll there. Just a lot of wild maneuvers happening
And that's
now in
something,
X-Wing.
you know, the A-Wing last turn had a range 1 shot on the blue IG, but the other 2 shot at the red one, and you might be wondering why he shot there, and I think this is it right here.
Well, there's Poe. Only 1 hit, though.
Not the greatest of
evaded
things.
all over the place.
But, again, Poe's going to be in the great position against these IGs, he can stay at the side and keep poking them.
Yeah, now we're going to check range here. We do have a range 3, looks like, to Poe. I think he's in arc. That looks good to me.
I don't know.
We got a judge on it.
It's close.
We've got a judge on it. It's about as close as you can get. We need laser power.
I think they figured it out. The old spring template.
And it looks like it was called not in range.
Yep.
That's going to be my call, at least.
Red IG going to shoot at the A-wing, I think, here. Range 3, probably...
Boy, that is tough.
2 hits.
2 hits, nothing fancy.
And 2 evades.
2 evades.
A-wing says no.
And going to switch over the target lock. We get another roll here. Thank you, IG-88 ability. And
So
this one's going to be locked. It's the HLC coming in here. Ooh, needing a focus there. Just one hit. Dice are a little cold here.
And an evade. I mean,
bury him in the sand.
This is why action economy is such an important thing in denying your opponent actions or positioning where they have to stress out. The odds go way down when you don't have those locks in focus.
I'll tell you what, IG having a shot at that A-wing there could have been just a monumental change in this game, off by less than a millimeter.
Yep, 100%.
That's why we ultimately say X-Wing is a game of millimeters. And now we got the old carousel going, the merry-go-round of death. I think Cornhorn's going to come in here and join his friends. We're going to see what these IGs are going to do. Get in the thick of it.
Well, I think one of the Nathan strategies here is get you in a position where you're kind of forced to take your shots at Corrin.
Yeah.
And he can kind of just he can keep forcing you to chase Corrin
Just
while he's
wear you
recovering
down.
shields, while Poe's just poking you.
He's always poking.
Just a poking.
And there's that first maneuver. We're going to get a boost. So he's going to try, I think we're going to try to trap Corrin here. I think between the asteroid and that IG there, he doesn't have a lot of great positions. Could be an excellent move by Phillip.
I honestly think Corrin's just going to go like 2 forward, in my humble opinion.
Really? Well, then it was an even better maneuver. Because he's going to get shot at.
Well, that arc, we'll see where Corrin lands.
I mean, look at this IG in hot pursuit.
Yeah, but we'll just see. I think 2
All right,
forward and
I'll stick with you.
then a barrel roll to the left is going to get you in a pretty good position to not get shot very effectively.
I'm not going to turn it off. I'm not going to stop the recording. We'll keep watching.
We'll keep watching.
Keep doing it for you guys out there listening.
All right, let's see what he does.
That's all we can do.
Well, we can turn it off.
We can turn it off. We can
Now
just guess.
this is
watch.
what's happening right here.
It's a boost up. He's going to give Corrin nowhere to go here.
Big ships with boost are the jam.
Phillip's going to need his dice to come alive and really put a dent in Corrin here. We need to get past those one shield shots.
Let's see what old Corrin's doing.
Yeah, this is the moment of truth here. Commentary battle. Looks like a 3 forward.
3 forward.
Well, that's reasonable. That is
Green
more
forward.
what you said than what I said.
And I think that the red IG is out of arc at this point. Like, he can't see Corrin.
He looks pretty out of arc. That A-wing looks about to be blowed up, too.
That is appropriately correct.
Now, the question is, can Corrin get out of range of our bottom IG friend?
I don't think so, but I think he can get range 3, but that's not going to matter with the HLC, secondary weapon.
Man, now you got to look at it.
I think
He may just take action economy here. But how do you shake that IG ultimately? How do you get Corrin some distance? Poe's going to have to come in here and do some work.
Around the back,
Yeah, he's going to have to do some work here.
Taking the evade.
That's what we're going to do here.
So he's not pushing the limit.
Not going to push.
Which to me signals that he's looking for a K-turn on this next go.
I think he's going to come back and meet the robots face to face.
Oh, man.
And here comes Poe making the critical turn.
Well, he's
going to give him the old Poe Corrin sandwich here next turn.
Well, I think we saw a bank there when probably should have been seeing a turn. I actually don't think Poe has a green turn, so that's probably why we saw the bank, but I don't think Poe's going to have a shot.
All right, we got shots on here.
1 whole hit. 3 hits.
3 hits with the target lock used. And regain for fire control system. 2 evades. That's going to be 1 shield off of Cornhorn. That's not what we needed. We needed at least 2. A-Wing going to have to evade for its life, which it's quite good at.
It's critical and a target lock.
Just nothing but eyeballs here for Phillip. And a single evade.
I'm not sure why he's the evade token, but it'll work out.
Uses it up.
He's just clearing for the round, I think.
Yeah, and that's it.
All
So,
right,
a couple of free shots for Phillip, but not really able to capitalize there. And that's going to be, those are the kinds of situations in top 4 X-Wing where your dice need to land at least a couple of hits. When you have that kind of opportunity, you've given yourself the shot, and then sometimes it just falls a little flat.
Interesting positioning there. I almost wonder if without a boost, you could have blocked.
I think we've got the A-Wing really in the sights here now of this IG. Looking for some revenge. And I wonder how this is going to complicate Corn's strategy, if at all.
I think Corn's just K-turning.
See if Phillip expects that. He's got a 2 bank in. And then what?
And then we were rolling.
There he goes. See, he is going to get the total sandwich here, isn't he? Poe's gonna sink right in behind him. Corn's gonna K-turn. Now I believe that it looks like, now Corn's not gonna regain his shield, and that's really significant if this is the K-turn, which it looks like it's not.
I don't think it is.
Just a 2-turn, he's gonna
Oh, Bugatti.
keep playing it safe.
I love it.
He's gonna be taking some fire this turn.
2-turn, not stressing last turn means he can take a white maneuver and still take his actions.
Yeah, not worry about it.
And he's going to get a double shot on the red IG who's down to no shields.
Yeah, that's important. So this is actually a
really
big
good
moment.
Yeah.
Big moment in this game.
Yeah, and if Poe can effectively do like a 3-turn and get in there and also get a shot, that'll be really good.
I believe in Poe.
I've heard he's decent at
He's quite
the
good.
game.
And looks like Corn does still have that target lock too.
All right, focus evade. That's exactly what you want.
That's a classic Corn horn maneuver. There's the 2-turn.
He'll probably...
Is he going to boost for position?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to bank right in there. Excellent. So also setting up a shot on red IG if he wants it.
I think he'll take it.
You think he's going to try to clear this one out? I think that's
he'll,
totally fair.
He'll use the range to attack here to try to clear that focus off the red IG. And then he gets 2 shots. And he actually doesn't have to take the second shot with Corn if he doesn't need it.
Oh, look at that. 2 hits only.
Yeah.
And then he does have the... no, he doesn't have the icon.
He doesn't.
Dang.
Well, he doesn't have the focus, right?
He doesn't have the focus.
Otherwise
There it is. That's exactly what you're looking for. Clear that focus right there.
Yep.
Looks like Phil's probably going to take it. Nope. Is he going to focus it? Yep, he focused it. And I don't know there, man. I think...
It's tough. It's tough to spin it there. But one of those was a critical, so you'd be taking a critical, which could be real bad.
Yeah, and look, here comes Corn Horn.
Target lock, of course.
Oh, that's not great. Is he going to use the focus?
That's a tough call, honestly.
I think I save it for next turn. Yeah.
100%.
Or the end phase, I should say. There's 2 evades. That's exactly what Phillip needed. He's going to stick in here.
This is brutal. This could have been a dead IG, and it might not be.
Yeah, now let's see if Corn Horn's going to take some damage here. Remember, he opted not to regenerate a shield last time. Shortest distance to shortest distance. I believe it's range 2 through a rock.
Yep, through a rock.
And a lot of odds. Fire control system doing serious work.
2 hits and a crit. Gonna flip over because of the HLC.
And the target lock says, focus says 4 hits. That's what Phillip needs here.
Oh, man. Saving that focus.
Saving
and
that
he's just gonna...
focus. A huge decision.
All right, so he's using the evade token here. So he's going to take 1, but he can recover a shield with a green.
Right, so he's not even using the focus.
So he can keep the focus for offense.
But that's why you have the option. That's why he reclaimed that, you have...
Because that could have been all focus, right?
Could have been 4 focus.
Yeah.
And then you just got to be safe. That's just smart play there.
All right, shooting core in range 1 with the red IG.
Another shot from IG, and looks like we're flipping something there. Is that the glitter stem?
That is.
Is that the crack shot that's happening?
I think it's the crack shot.
A lot of flipping happening.
So he's going to cancel one of the evade dice.
I think he has to do crack shot after. Isn't it after dice are rolled? I could have sworn it was after dice are rolled.
I think it is.
It is. Maybe this is the glitter stem, man. Maybe we missed it earlier. Those crack shots early. All right, so now now he can use that focus. Question marks abound.
All right, he's going to use the focus.
And now does he come into the end phase or not?
I think Corrin goes for it, man.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
Here it comes. 2 hits. We're going to have a re-roll here.
Target lock. Here we go.
And nothing.
Man. Just
nothing.
Brutal.
And all evades over here on Phillip. So things are looking great for IG-88, both A and B.
Yep. The one of the IGs full shield still.
Man, this is tough now. See, Corn's got to go green here, and if these IGs can pursue effectively, now one of the IGs can potentially block, and if he pulls that off, this looks really good, especially if blue IG can pursue and
Loop
get a
around
nice
and
range one or something.
Yep.
He just got to not park himself on an asteroid. That's the number one thing.
Well, the hard part of the positioning for the IG here is he could potentially do a 3-turn, but the problem is Corn's there.
Right.
So you have to do something like this, which is 2 forward.
And he might bump here. He might want to bump here.
I think he doesn't want to bump because he'd end up on that rock.
Yeah, that's a good point. The angle's kind of hard to
But
see there. But
he's going to have range
anyway.
1 on that A-wing.
All right, taking the shots that he's given. Totally fair. And we've got another maneuver coming in here for the next IG.
He's going to sloop.
He's turning in.
This is critical. If he doesn't fit, he doesn't flip.
You got to fit to flip, and he
doesn't
fit.
Wow.
Or does he?
Well, the thing is, how does that IG make it out of this next turn?
Oh, no.
That's a... What? Yeah, that IG is toast, man.
Oh, no.
I don't think in 1 turn even makes you fit.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's critical. So Nathan's A-wing positioning there, Phillip must not have seen that coming. And that single block just essentially did all the rest of the damage to that
4
IG.
damage, potentially.
I don't think there's any way he gets through there.
I don't think you can get out. I don't think there's enough space.
I'm so curious to see where this goes.
Well, it goes to IG Funky Town.
Oh my gosh. Boy, we need... Wow. Wow. Wow, this is
Now I'm just
crazy.
waiting to see if he goes off the ship. Yeah, it goes off the board.
Nathan's maneuver there has to just be lauded as one of the best and, to Phillip, unexpected things in this game. I mean, that's the tail of the game right there.
What's crazy is he could have S-looped the other direction.
Mm-hmm. But if he hits it, how good is it?
It's pretty
I don't
good.
know. I mean, it depends on where you expect the ships to be.
Poe coming in. Probably going to boost to the left here, get range 1 on the IG. Or focus.
Well, here come the dice.
He's checking out that angle to see if he's got a shot or not.
Yeah, probably not worth worrying about red right now.
No, all red. He'll take care of himself.
He's off to do other IG-88 type things. Kind of over this battle for now.
All right. I came, I saw, bought the t-shirt. See you next week.
Starting off with Poe, going to take a target lock onto blue there.
I think that's fair. I like target locks.
You know what? It re-rolls dice. In a game of dice, that's always important.
I've heard that that's an aspect that's good.
Roll them again if you don't like them. All right, so Poe taking the shot.
Range 2, I believe. Yep.
Ooh, yep. Tough call.
Hit the crit. He's going to spin the target lock.
Spinning the target lock. Oh, there it is, baby.
2 crits and a hit.
And IG evades 1. So he's going to take some shields there.
This is going pretty well for Nathan here. If that red flies off the board, advantage strongly to Nathan.
Yeah, we're still under the impression that there's no other way this goes, right?
I don't think it fits, but
there's range 1 on the A-wing.
It's the kind of thing that's hard to say until you see.
Focusing it up. And looks like
all right, there
shields
go the
are down.
shields.
All right, now it gets a little messy. Nathan going to fly right through that IG, give him a clear shot at the edge of the board.
Yep, it's all you, buddy.
Boom, flying right through.
Man, that's brutal.
I think this is going to be insane, Zach.
Yeah, having a ship go off the board at this point in the tournament is just brutality.
Phillip probably looking back on this game saying, I should have seen it coming. Now, it's in the realm of possibility.
Well, we're about to find out.
I mean, the possibility in the truest sense of the word. Complete and utter. And that IG is stressed, right? That actually takes it away from possible.
One turn.
Look at this.
Let's see if he makes it.
Here it comes.
Oh, my goodness.
Phillip's Making the move.
Oh my goodness, is he on the board?
He's on. He's on.
Oh my
That is some
word.
serious flying.
Wow.
Serious flying, and the crowd applauds.
All right.
Phillip makes it another day
Wow.
and more turns.
I thought he was off the board.
Wow.
That is just remarkable.
Wow. And these IGs so maneuverable. Just even here in the booth, we don't even know where they can get to. Unbelievable maneuvering. Just excellent. And that's why I think Phillip was willing to take the chance in retrospect now, because he knew in his heart of hearts he had it.
I don't know. I think
Look at that. Just a couple
that
millimeters.
is millimeters. And that's hard to tell, especially from this angle on where the template's going to land you ultimately. I thought his corner would be off the board.
Well, anytime the crowd applauds, you know it was close.
Indeed,
That's
it
the beautiful
was.
thing about X-Wing at Worlds. You have a very clear indication that you just did something pretty spectacular.
Like kept a ship on the board.
That's right. And top 4, 2 IGs making it through here.
That's
How
really
about
impressive.
that? That's incredible, especially with a field of X-Wings and Y-Wings and A-Wings and
TLTs and
TLTs.
same tiers. And, yeah.
everything represented this world. It's just beautiful. And we've got more maneuvers coming in. Corrin actually ducking back through.
Yeah, Nathan making a call to boost there. Gonna get a shot at IG.
Well, I think he wants that IG gone.
Oh yeah.
I think it's time. That is A, looks like to me, so that's the shield recoverer. And now choosing whether or not to boost or to barrel roll.
That's a great little maneuver. He's gonna get 2 range 1 shots with a target lock with Corrin. I think range 1.
That's some old school Corrin horn stuff right there.
Yeah. And Poe coming in.
Boy, you can't ask for better than that. This is the turn. This is absolutely the turn. Nathan has set this up to be a complete success for him.
I agree. Looks like Poe's going to go range 1. 2 criticals and a target lock. Probably going to spend it, yep.
And yes, 3 hits.
All right.
1 crit or 2 crits.
Oh, man. 2 more shields gone. That IG is shieldless as a ship can be.
There they go. And really, you know, the problem, not much to show for yet. Corrin has regained some shields. This list has such legs.
Looks like Corrin's going range 1 with a target lock.
Re-rolling those dice. And nothing.
Oh, man.
Single hit. Corrin sets it up and can't knock it down. There's the evades.
Corrin's been rolling some blanks here in this game.
He's been having a cold day.
Even with target locks, that's just hard.
Yep.
All right. IG coming in. Looks like he has a range 1 on A-Wing, so he can shoot with the secondary and then also use B's ability to shoot the A-Wing.
Looks like that's what he's up to. He's going to go ahead and spin that focus for 4 hits.
Absolutely.
You can't ask questions about that. I don't think there's a way out.
This is a big roll for Nathan. Big roll.
Does he have the token? Does he have the evade token? He does. He needs to swim this one. And he doesn't get it.
Looks like we're shooting the A-Wing there. Nope. I can't tell. Looks like it was Corrin.
It was on Corrin, yep.
All right, shieldless and a damage through. This is the exact opportunity IG is looking for.
Absolutely. And it looks like A-Wing there on the IG. Oh, one critical damage. Not critical hit, but critical damage in the sense that it's very important.
It is. Corrin now having his second shot.
Yeah, here it comes. This could be a big moment for Corrin Horn.
Where's the focus? All right, 2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit could be almost. It could be enough technically. There's 2 evades.
Taking
take
a crit. Not going to be enough in any form. Took a direct hit. He's down
hit.
to 1 health.
Oh baby, oh baby.
That's crazy. If Corrin's first attack had just done a damage.
And Corrin not going to be able to attack this round. Keep that in mind. His maneuvers get a lot more interesting, and he doesn't have a lot of places to go, Zach. I think he's got to turn in.
It smells like a green bank to me.
I think he's going to turn into these IGs.
Well, so the red IG is stressed, so he's going to have to not do a red maneuver, can't sloop. A-Wing getting in the way, which is what it does best.
Look at this just throw down off to the side of the board.
Now, what Nathan really doesn't want is for that A-Wing to go down while A is up for the shields to recover.
That's not what you want here.
And going to bump the A-Wing here, so red's not going to even have a shot at the A-Wing. That's good news for old Nathan.
That'll settle that.
Train tracks. the new way.
It seems tedious, but it's awfully effective.
It is way better than the fishtail of 09.
I had one of those myself. Hello. And where does Corn Horn go here, Zach? You tell me.
I think he goes one left bank.
Okay. Is that the sloop?
Slooping ain't easy. He
Yeah,
wants. He's got Corin's blood on his hands, and he wants more of
You
it.
smell blood here. Just smell it.
Yeah. All right, let's see what he does. 2 left bank. I don't think he's gonna make it. Not gonna make it.
Oh, that's so big. If he doesn't make that maneuver, that is so big.
He doesn't make it.
He's not making that.
That's good news, Bears, for IG88.
Oh, it's very good news. Now, Poe's going to come in here and clean up this IG.
That is the objective, I believe.
And if he gets it down, that is so significant. Because I'm under the impression that, well, IG would have to roll very well to take Corn out of this thing. But he's actionless.
It's the turn. He's going to be able to get 2 shots off on Corin because of his ability. So he can totally do it.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty fair exchange. The main thing is you need to get Corin off the board before you're down to 1 ship, because once you're down to 1 ship, it is real hard to get rid of that with R2-D2 on it.
That's what you're looking for there.
Oh, man. Target lock.
And there's all the hits you want.
Baby.
I don't even think there's a way out here. Poe doing serious work.
All right, hit crit. That is going to be an IG88 off the board.
See you later. And now Corin needs to go.
For IG88's sake, we need Corin out of here.
But his dice look so bad on this, though. I mean, the odds are just so bad.
He's got 2 rolls, though.
He got 2 rolls, but
we'll see.
Only
Hey,
one
all
of
I
them
know
sticks.
is that blanks happen, especially on defense.
I think what happens here is 1 shield gets cleared.
That would be not fun. Here we go. We'll see.
Yeah,
Big-
that's all
big
you can do
moment.
here. Oh, baby,
Oh,
baby,
Bugatti.
baby.
4
HLC,
damage.
unfortunately, but 4 damage.
All right,
One
going to
of
take
8. Takes
a
3.
shield and 2 damage.
Oh, my gosh.
That, my friends, is Corin off of the board. He's out of here.
He did everything he needed to do. Phillip now down. Now, imagine if that IG was not gone. We get to recover his shield. Everything looks good.
Yep.
However
the case.
now it's IG versus A-Wing and Poe, the elite pilot.
And I think the A-Wing's down to a single health.
This A-Wing's got to go. But it's going to block that IG so hard.
It is.
Here comes the maneuver. It's just a straight up block here, Zach. There's no way around that. And we're going to have to go to the next turn unless he can just fit in here.
He won't fit, but I'm curious to see what Poe does. Because he might be able to shoot Poe.
Yep.
All right,
Those guys
removing
to
the
know this
stress.
was coming. Is he a 3K?
I think he's doing a 3 right Talon roll.
3 right talon, yep. I
But-
don't think he has a 3K.
I don't think that's going to fit.
Boy, this is going to be a disaster.
Marking the ships.
That's all you can do right here.
He's not making it, ladies and gentlemen.
Some serious geometry happening.
That's one way of looking at it.
Yep. I think we're going to throw him right there.
Ultimately, totally okay, according to IG88. Poe's going to be stressed, so he won't be able to Talon roll again.
There it is. Get him locked in there.
And IG88 in really good position for Sloop City.
And let's see what we have, Zach. Is it...
A-Wing's probably K-turning, if I were a gambling man.
Look at this meticulous play here. I love seeing this. These are...
It's like the hyperspace lanes of the universe itself.
These are very respected maneuvers here. Nobody accepting anything less than absolute accuracy on these. Get him right back in here. Maintain
You think
the
the
game
IG
state.
sloops here? I think he sloops.
Oh, I don't know, man. I think he needs to get that A-Wing off the board.
Smells like a sloop.
Yeah, definitely. Boom. I think he's got a great shot at the A-Wing here. And I think going IG versus Poe into the end game is a very, very interesting scenario.
Yeah, they're both very maneuverable, and this is really the difference maker here.
Boy, well, we might not even get there looking at this maneuver. Now what happens?
Well,
Well, Poe has a good shot at just taking you to town.
I mean, IG could technically shoot both these ships here, potentially.
Let's see if he gets a chance here. Not with
Oh,
4 damage.
man, get out of here. Don't roll blanks, IG-88.
1 critical.
You need probably 2 evades here. Got 2. Can't be knocked out.
What's
It's going to
he
be
got?
a hit and a crit.
1.
Now, this could be like your next attack is... Oh, let's see what it is.
Blinded pilot. Unbelievable.
Is it blinded pilot?
It was blinded pilot. Yep. Flips it down for his next attack and has to pass.
Oh, my word. What
And
a fortunate critical on Poe Dameron's
landing
part.
the absolutely critical.
Bonkers, man.
You imagine that coming in there, getting a blinded pilot, pass to the
Ah.
next turn, and Phillip's chances of victory start to shoot out the window.
I'm picturing IG-88 blinded right now, and it's pretty
Oh,
funny.
it's incredible. Incredible. My sensors are jammed.
Right?
My eye robots.
My eye is jammed. Thanks, IG.
Oh, man. Now this is looking way good for Nathan.
Yeah.
You think Poe does a simple K turn here?
I would not be surprised, because IG-88's stressed, so he can't sloop again.
He just got to troll right along, and Phillip sees what may well have been the defining moment of this game.
Man,
Poe
that-
Dameron landed a blinded pilot.
That's critical.
Looking here, probably choosing what are my best odds. He's going to try to get out of range, hoping for a long K turn here. Getting out of range. Look at that
I
big
like
ship
that.
move.
I like that, because you're going to need to turn around, and you don't want to be in close range when you're turning around.
Absolutely. Got to watch time here, too. Now, IG is definitely more than half injured. So I would have to imagine, not knowing the points off the top of my head, that Nathan is in the
He's in the winning seat right now.
he's in the winning seat right now.
All right, looks like Poe's not going to have range.
And there's the stress. So it puts a lot of pressure on Phillip to engage here. He's got to do some work.
Back to dials. A-wing getting turned around here.
Now we're going to have another round of joust, and it does not favor IG. It just does not favor him. He probably needs to come in and stay just at range 3. Get the A-wing off the board.
That HLC really is advantageous at that range 3.
He's got to hope here that maybe Poe just barely skirts in. He doesn't have an action, though. He's got to watch out.
I think Poe's going to be 3 banking. We'll see.
Right off the edge.
3 turn to the right. Oh, no. 1 bank. What?
Yeah, there it is.
Nathan is taking his time, waiting until he has both ships in range. I like it.
Yeah, looking for the boost here. Just getting it right, straighten back out. Keep that arc as wide as you can. He'll be able to get turned around and in really good position here next turn.
All right, this is the turn.
Here's the pass.
This is the turn.
Now Poe's going to have first shot, and that is such a critical advantage here.
That Poe with VI is something to be reckoned with. And I said it in the finals, but I love the VI play. It's so good.
Phillip's going to take it to the house here. And what does he do from here? Does he go with action? He's got to, right? Take the focus. Try to survive the pass and take that A-wing with him, I think, is the idea.
Oh man, right past him.
No way. He can boost in there.
I think you can see that back corner, honestly.
Well, I think he might even actually... he's going to be able to sink in there and be out of arc of that IG. There it comes.
Here we go. Boosting is the jam.
Oh, baby. Welcome to range 1 with no return fire. Now, best case scenario, Phillip takes out the A-wing, is unscathed on some good evade dice, and gets to make another pass at Poe.
That is the best case scenario. And what IG wants to do.
Starting with Poe Dameron, we have the critical. 3 hits and a single critical.
All right.
Phillip's going to need some good evade dice here.
IG rolling 3 as a focus. He can do it.
There's an evade and a focus, so he's going to take 1 damage. It's going to be a crit.
All right.
Not sure what that one was. Something about a pilot.
HLC on the A-wing. Range 3, but the HLC is going to not give you the bonus. All
Looks
right.
like we have a single hit is all. And he's going to focus. He's got to focus.
I think he used the focus on his defense.
Oh, did he? Oh, he did. Yeah, he had to. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
and
really
not what you're looking for there. Oh my gosh, and just needed some
All
damage.
right.
Gonna re-roll it with
Trigger
the ability.
yeah.
There's the target
locking.
lock. And
There it is.
There it is. That's what we need. And that's an A-wing off the board. We have a tight game coming down the line
baby.
here.
Well, so 1 health left on the IG, and I believe Poe is untouched.
Poe is untouched. Whew. We have a shaken pilot. So he, during the planning phase, something about the straight maneuver, and then
He can't take a straight
can't
maneuver,
do a straight
and then he
maneuver and
flips it
turns
over,
it
yeah.
around. Yeah. So he's shaking. He can't steady that ship.
The old nervous IG.
And we got the K turn. This is gonna give Nathan a shot.
I think this is actually, for IG, this is a perfect. You have Poe without actions. You're going to have HLC, which is great at this range.
This is where Phillip gets back in this.
Yep. This is a real chance.
This is exactly what you want, actually. This is exactly what you want.
Oh, that's not what you want.
Oh,
3 hits.
no, 3
is
hits.
that it?
He's rolling the hot dice and nothing.
Oh, blanks, get out of here. Nathan, congrats
See ya
on winning.
later.
See you in the finals.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, guys, what a game. This is X-Wing. We are Team Covenant. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, all of your support makes this possible, be it buying our new Awakened templates, new Awakened squad tokens, old lines, every line, supporting us, commenting, everything you can do makes this kind of content happen. So thanks so much for all the support, and we have so much more X-Wing on the way. You won't even believe it. Stay tuned.
See you there.